Good afternoon and welcome in to the Devont Health Fieldhouse. I'm Zach DeBozart filling in for Wendell Epps on today's UPSHOT League action between the Charlotte Crown and the Greensboro Groove, the fifth of a 5-game consecutive series played over the last 2 weekends will conclude tonight. Charlotte looking to win the series handily 4-1, while Greensboro is trying to get off a 2-game losing streak. Got a couple of minutes before tip-off. We're taking a look at the starting lineups, and we're starting with Greensboro, and we're focusing in on a couple of the star players, including Kayla Jones, who you just saw hit a three-pointer right there. Jones will be part of the starting lineup alongside the other Jones, Sahara Jones, Diamond Johnson, Jessica Timmons, and Amaya Joyner. Sahara Jones, who we're seeing right here, 10-plus points in 12 of her last 13 games played. She is among the top 10 in terms of scoring in the UPSHOT League. Across this 4-game series against the Charlotte Crown, she's averaging 14.5 points per game, nearly 6 rebounds, and just over 1 assist per contest. Also, one of the players we're featuring in this one from Philadelphia, it's Diamond Johnson. Johnson's the number 3 scorer in the UPSHOT League, averaging 16 points per game in this 4-game set so far with Charlotte over the last 2 weekends. Just under 14 points per game her average. But she's sneaky on the defensive side, too. She's on a 19-game steal streak across this for all of Greensboro. The rest of the starters for the Groove, Jessica Timmons and Amaya Joyner, are on the starting 5. And by the way, a very fine happy birthday to Amaya Joyner, the 6'4 forward out of Farmville, North Carolina. So here's your starting lineup in proper. The guards, Jessica Timmons, 5'8 out of Charlotte. Diamond Johnson, 5'4 out of Philadelphia. Your guard forward spots, Kayla Jones, 6'1 out of Janesville, North Carolina. Sahara Jones, 6 foot out of San Antonio. And the birthday woman herself, Amaya Joyner, 6'4 out of Farmville, North Carolina. Speaking of North Carolina, that's where the Groove's opponents find themselves from, the Charlotte Crown. Here is their starting lineup. Starting with, we're going to see some highlights from A.D. Durr. Durr, 5'10 out of Douglasville, Georgia. They are a Louisville product. 4 games against Greensboro over the last couple of weekends, 15.3 points per game. They have a streak of 6 straight games of 10-plus points. Durr, notable as the 2nd overall pick in 2019 in the WNBA draft to the New York Liberty. She played 79 games across the Liberty and the Atlanta Dream. Shaquila Nunn is also in the starting lineup. She's also a Georgia native, 6'3 out of Fayetteville and a Winthrop product. She's averaging a double-double this season. She's the only UPSHOT player in the league to be doing so at 11.9 rebounds and 10.8 rebounds per game. Now, across this 4-game set so far with the Groove, she's only played the last 2 games, 16th and 17th. She's averaging 12.5 points so far, though, in those 2 contests. And Reagan Richardson, one of the 3 guards that are on the lineup for Tricia Stafford Odom, 5'11 out of Charlotte. Season high 9 assists last time out against the Groove, and in 4 games this series, just under 16 points per game. Your starting Crown lineup in full: Reagan Richardson, Kirsten K.K. Deans, A.D. Durr, your 3 guards. Michelle Onya wears number 0 today. She is a forward, and Shaquila Nunn, 6'3", is the forward/center tonight for the Charlotte Crown. Again, the Groove and the Crown, this is the 5th consecutive game they've played against each other, all here at the Devont Health Fieldhouse. Charlotte has won 3 of the last 4, and it's been sort of an interesting pattern, if you will. We had a 10-point Charlotte win, 82-72 back on July 10th. Greensboro won 80-75 on July 11th. That was the 2-game set last weekend. This weekend's been a 3-game and 4-day stretch. On July 16th, Charlotte 85-75 win, and then on Friday, the last time out, it was an 86-81 Crown win. So your pattern, if you will, has been 10-point game, 5-point game, 10-point game, and then 5-point game. Will this one be another double-digit game? We'll have to find out over the course of the next 40 basketball minutes. Greensboro at 8-14, trying not to fall to the basement of the UPSHOT League standings. Savannah at 7-14. There's still a half game ahead of them. Meanwhile, Charlotte, throughout this series, they have found themselves above 500 now at 11-10. And again, they have won the last 2 in this set. You might notice not exactly the typical team colors out there on the floor for the Groove and the Crown. That's because it is Space Jam Day here at the Fieldhouse, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. First, though, the Groove control the opening tip-off, and we are underway here in the UPSHOT League on a Sunday afternoon. left wing. That one's played down into the block. Sahara Jones lost her dribble, and now coming back with it the other way come the Crown. Crown are in the Monstars style jerseys. Black tops with yellow trim, and the shorts have a yellow stripe down the side as well. Over to the right side, here is Nunn. Nunn, the double-double machine, gets it over to McConnell. McConnell puts up a long two, and that one is good. Pardon me, that's KK Deans. It says McConnell across the back, but it's number 5, KK Deans. First basket of the game goes to the Charlotte Crown. 45 seconds in, straightaway 3 on the way there from Timmons, and that one falls off the back iron, no good. And back the other way come the Crown. Nice looping pass down low into the right block, put up, and a nice fadeaway made there by Michelle Onya, the 6'3" Eastvale, California native, puts that one in, and it is 4-0 Crown, 1 minute gone here in the first quarter. Groove with the ball, they're attacking to our left, but from your broadcast vantage point right. If you're watching in on YouTube, into the left corner. This one's for Kayla Jones. Spin around from the left elbow. That one front rim, no good. Timmons gets the rebound. A bunny floater from just at the front of the paint, and that one falls off the rim, no good. A little bit of rough stuff down low. Sahara Jones, she was looking for a foul, and none coming from our refereeing crew. Crown attacking, up 4. Long 2, put up from the left side, and that one is good. 6-0. Charlotte with the early run and a lead. 8:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Diamond Johnson handles the ball for the Groove. Handing that one off to Sahara Jones. Sahara gets it to Kayla. Kayla just north of the elbow, far side from us. She'll fake the pass, drive the baseline, now put it over for Amaya Joyner. Joyner puts it up, and no good, but a foul gets called. 7:58 to go here in the first quarter. And the first foul of the game assessed to the Charlotte Crown. Our refereeing crew today, Dan Savitsky, Jeffrey Benson, and Yesenia Borges-Roman. As you see there on the replay, Joyner just driving in from that left elbow, gets some contact, and she will put up 2 shots. Joyner shooting just under 71% from the free throw line so far this season. Lefty first one up, and back iron no good. Boy, the Groove, in an ironic twist of fate, can't find a groove and can't buy a bucket in the first 2 minutes of this contest. 6-0. Charlotte leads, and Joyner's got one more. She's averaging 4.5 points per game this season, just under 4 rebounds. 6'4" native of Farmville, North Carolina. And the LSU product buries the second one, and the Groove are on the board, 6-1. Crown drive in quickly the other way, trying to get it to Michelle Onya underneath, and that one stripped away as Amaya Joyner picks up the steal. Back the other way comes Kayla Jones for the Groove. Jones at the top of the key will move it over. Right wing 3-ball on the way. That one front iron, no good. Battling for the rebound, getting it underneath on an offensive board, and the reverse is no good for Joyner. And the Crown pick up the board. Back the other way quickly they come. Reagan Richardson puts one up, 8 foot, and that one is good. Crown now up 8-1 as Richardson gets herself on the board. 4 different scorers for Charlotte as they lead 8-1. Big time screen set there by Joyner. Ball was on the floor, then an underhand pass finds Jessica Timmons. Timmons drives to the free throw line, keeps the dribble going from the right block, too hard off the glass, and front iron, it falls away. Onya plays this one up here for Durr. Durr passes it over, and it goes off the knee of Nunn, and trying to save it there was Reagan Richardson, but to no avail near that Greensboro bench. It'll be Groove ball in the backcourt. 7:04 left to go here in period 1. 8-1. Charlotte lead the Groove here at the Novant Health Fieldhouse. Johnson with the dribble, trying to draw up the play. Bounce pass, now a weave to the top. Timmons, top of the key, 3 on the way, buries it. Nothing but the bottom right there. First field goal of the game for Greensboro, and they desperately need it. Still being doubled up. Crown lead 8-4 with the ball. Pass to the free throw line. Nunn trying to drive in. She's double teamed. She'll just put it up from the charity stripe. That one no good. She gets her own rebound off the bounce. Pump fake. Bad luck off the iron. Onya, though, with an offensive board. And that's a third chance point there for the Charlotte Crown. 10-4. They lead. 6:20 left to go here in the first. Another bounce pass, another weave. Timmons finds with the ball on the left wing, getting a screen set. Thought about the top of the key 3. She stops up the dribble, now needs a pass. Finds it over for Diamond Johnson. Johnson puts it on the floor. She drives in, had some space, but kick out. Right wing 3 on the way. That one's short off the front iron, side iron there. And the rebound will be collected by the Crown. Again, it's Space Jam Day, the Monstar-style jerseys, complemented by the Space Jam of the Groove, and it sort of fits their color scheme well, the space blue into the green trim. Nunn with it at the top of the key. Now she'll give it up to Richardson. 3-ball on the way, and that one is good. Pardon me, that's Kirsten Deans. Deans with it from the left side, and the Crown are up 9, 13-4, just about halfway through this first quarter. From the top of the key, another 3-ball on the way. That one is good. Sahara Jones puts herself into the scorer's book, and now we've got a football score, 13-7 Crown, 5:20 and counting here in the first. Fast and furious, the attempts coming. Left elbow extended, no good. And the rebound collected by Joyner for the Groove. Joyner will give it up to Sahara Jones. Jones will give it up there for Kayla. Kayla puts it up about 12 feet right side. That one's good. Groove on a little 5-0 run right now. 13-9, they are down. And we've now hit the halfway mark here in the first quarter. Crown trying to slow it up. Onya with it. That ball knocked away. Richardson able to handle it though. Keeps it in bounds. Bounce pass at the free throw line for Nunn. Back out to Richardson. Long 3 on the way. Just grazes the front iron. And the rebound collected by the Groove. Chance to pull within one possession here for Greensboro. Big defense put up there as Timmons got stopped in her place. Kayla Jones from the right side. That one no good on a long 2. Great rebound there by Amaya Joyner. And she'll spin around and get the bunny off the glass to go. 13-11. Groove back within 2 on a 7-0 run right now. Nunn at the top from the left side. Drive in at the block. Foul goes up and one. A drive, a stop, and Reagan Richardson, the Duke product, will get herself an and one free throw with the Crown leading 15-11. I'll give you another look at that as she drived back, got it to go, rim and glass and down. And we'll take a break. When we come back, the and one free throw, it's 15-11. Thank you. Back here at the Navant Health Fieldhouse, I'm Zach DeBozart filling in for Wendell Epps. 4:19 left to go here in the first quarter. And the Charlotte Crown lead the Greensboro Groove 15-11 with the with the Crown getting ready to shoot an and one free throw. Taking a look at the story of this game so far, the Crown have been hot. 7 of 11 from the field. Multiple field goals already from Kirsten Deans, Michelle Onya, and Reagan Richardson. Richardson is at the line shooting the and one. It is up, front iron, no good. The offensive rebound, no one gets swatted away and picked up by Kayla Jones. Now it's moved up for Diamond Johnson. Johnson down low for Amaya Joyner. Good spin from the block and gets it in off the right side of the glass. Groove back within 2. It's 15-13, just over 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Groove have gone on a run prior to the end. One attempt from Richardson to get themselves back within a possession. Now here's Durr, long three from the right side. Air ball, missed it too long, but Onya picked up the rebound. Getting it back to the top, here's Reagan Richardson. Richardson drives in from the right block. No good off the English, but picking it up and back in, that is that is Grissett. Lee Grissett into the game for the first time for the Charlotte Crown. And the Crown back up for 17-13. Joyner from the left elbow gets that one down into the paint, getting the pass, and now putting it up Sahara Jones. And she'll go on a turnaround and is fouled. Missed that one off to the right side. And Sahara Jones will be shooting 2 with the Groove down 4. 3:28 left to go in the first quarter. Greensboro Groove shot 4 for 12 in that first run of play, just 33%. 2 of 5, though, from 3. Those three-pointers were big in keeping them in the game. Now Sahara Jones, who is a 75% free throw shooter, will have 2 at the line. San Antonio, Texas product. In her final year of college ball at Texas A&M in the SEC. First one's up and good. And 4 points for Sahara. 17-14 Crown, chance to make it a 2-point game. And it's up and good. 17-15, Crown with the lead and the ball. Richardson with it, right side, quickly drives in along the baseline. She had to make an awkward pass to nobody because she was running out of space, and now a long ball ahead, and Greensboro has tied the game. Diamond Johnson on the easy runner. Good pass there from Sydney Shaw as she's into the game for the first time here for the Groove. Tie game, 17-all, just over 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Straightaway 3 on the way, left iron, no good. Grissett, though, the offensive rebound, 14 on the clock. Richardson getting it back to the top, and a 3 ball is up and good. Deja Kelly, who did not appear in last game on Friday, coming in off the bench for Tricia Stafford Odom. And the Charlotte Crown. Crown now up 3 off of that made bucket. Here's a drive in for Sahara Jones. She gets tangled up. And she's able to put it up, and she will get the foul called against Reagan Richardson. For Richardson, that'll be her second, and the team's third. You can see really driving in there and got the hook on the arm. And Sahara Jones, who just went 2 for 2 from the line, a chance at 2 more to bring the Groove back within 1. First one, front iron, falls through good, 20-18. Substitutions coming into the game. Kiki McGill-Jefferson will check in for the first time, and returning back is KK Deans for the Crown. Coming into the game for Greensboro for the first time, checking in is Sasha Washington. And Washington comes in for our birthday player today, Amaya Joyner. So second one on the way. It is up and good. Sahara Jones, good nerve at the charity stripe, 4 for 4. That's Greensboro's last 4 points, and it's a 1-point game. 20-19, Crown lead, 2.5 left to go here in the first quarter. To the left block, Grissett blocked, and ups and downs, no jump ball. Jump ball going to get called as there was enough contact to be held on with that. And one of the main differences, especially if you're a women's collegiate basketball fan versus a pro fan, like here in the UPSHOT, there is no alternating possession, so we will do true, proper jump balls. So this will be between Grissett and Kayla Jones. Dan Savitsky has the ball up. It's batted around, goes near us, and Diamond Johnson has it on the run from the left block all alone, and the Groove have the lead. Big fast break. Diamond Johnson has gotten her 4 points, just showing off her speed, running down the floor. 21-20, Groove lead. Crown with the ball, trying to get it back. A three on the way there from Jefferson, and that one is no good. Groove with the rebound, bothered in the backcourt. Kayla Jones moves it up and gets it to Sydney Shaw. Shaw with the right-handed dribble, drifts inside the three-point line, keeps it going. Now to Diamond Johnson. Johnson, left-handed dribble, trying to get around Nunn. That was too big of a body for her to move around. Now around the horn, it goes to the right side. Back to the top for Shaw. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Shaw from the left elbow kicks it out. A shot clock violation as they ran out of time. That right side three did not get out of the hands of Sahara Jones in time. Now we will get substitutions. Jones coming out and Jessica Timmons, Charlotte native, coming back in here for the Groove. 1:46 left to go here in the first quarter. Groove just recently took their only lead of the game. They're up 21-20. Left side three on the way for the Crown. Back iron no good. And the rebound is settled there by Sydney Shaw. Shaw moves this one up with the right-handed dribble at the elbow. Bounce pass off. Diamond Johnson thought about a three, but Nunn was big in her face. Now she'll back up, try a three off the back iron. That one no good. And the Crown secure the rebound. Grissett gets this one over to the left side. A drive coming in and off the glass and good. Kiki McGill Jefferson, a Lancaster, Pennsylvania native, has her first points and give the Crown back the lead at 22-21. Left side three on the way. Kayla Jones, and that one right side iron no good. And the rebound secured there by KK Deans. Deans walks this one up with 1 minute left to go here in the first quarter. At the right elbow. Slowed up there for Kelly. Deja Kelly will get it over to the left side. Now a pass to Nunn at the top. Deja Kelly right side being face guarded there by Jessica Timmons. She'll try a double team three. It's high off the glass, no good, and it didn't touch the rim. So we will get a shot clock violation. Just under 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Turnover, ball back to the Groove, down one. 22-21, Crown lead. Groove with the ball, attacking the basket. To our left, but your broadcast vantage point right. If you're watching it on YouTube or across the Charlotte and Greensboro markets, it's part of this UPSHOT League game. Timmons with a three. That one no good, near the top of the circle. And the rebound secured by Charlotte. Shot clock still on, but about a second and a half differential between. Charlotte can essentially play for one. KK Deans will throw this one over. And now drawing up a play, they look as if they will play for one. 10 seconds as Deja Kelly puts it on the floor. Kelly, pass into the middle for Nunn. Nunn will get it out, right wing. Jefferson will drive in on the block. Block-to-block pass, off the glass, and good with 1.6 left to go. And on the inbound, Diamond Johnson will just let it run out. So the play for one works, and the Crown lead by three, 24-21 here through 10 minutes of play. Teams will trade ends, and we'll be back for the second quarter. This is the UPSHOT League. Back here at the Navant Health Field House, second quarter about to get underway. Charlotte Crown leading the Greensboro Groove 24-21 here on a Sunday afternoon in the UPSHOT League. I'm Zach DeBozart, filling in for Wendell Epps today. Hope we're having some fun through 10 minutes of play. It has been an up and down game. Each team shooting over 40%. Charlotte shooting 50% right on the nose at 11 of 22. 2 of 7, though, from deep. They are led by KK Deans, who has 5. Lily Grissett, Michelle Onya, and Reagan Richardson each have 4. A very balanced scoring attack from Tricia Stafford Odom's squad. Meanwhile, for Greensboro, while they've only rotated 6 in, Sahara Jones leads the way. She leads all scorers with 7. She's gotten 4 of those points from the free throw line. The Groove shooting 41% from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. Jones and Jessica Timmons have each made a 3 in this game. Amaya Joyner, who's celebrating her birthday today, she's 2 of 3, has 5 points, 3 rebounds, and also a steal in this one. It is Space Jam Day today. You can see the Bugs Bunny jerseys on the Greensboro Groove. They're in the Galaxy-style blue with the gradients into a green. Looks pretty similar to the Groove color scheme, while the Charlotte Crown abandoned the royal purple to go full thematic with the Monstar-style black with yellow trim. They're attacking the basket to our right, your broadcast vantage point left, and they have the ball, and Grissett off the glass on the right block gets that one to go. 20 seconds into the second quarter, and the Crown have extended their lead out 26-21. Again, Groove attacking the basket to our left, but your broadcast vantage point right. Diamond Johnson stops it up at the key, looking for a 3. Didn't put it on the ground for a dribble. Joyner will drive in from the right side. She gets blocked but fouled on some contact down low. Dan Savitsky comes across and says 2 shots coming here for Amaya Joyner. You can see nice little give and go play, and then just triple team drawing all kinds of contact. It looked like on the initial gather in there, Joyner got fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2. Joyner 1 for 2 so far today from the line. Lefty puts the first one up off the back iron and good, 26-22. Coming into today just over 70% free throw shooting, the LSU product, averaging 6 points per game in her last 4 against this Charlotte Crown squad. The next one up, tough luck miss as that one rimmed out. Did about a full 360 on the rim and goes out. 4-point game, Crown with the lead and the ball. Deja Kelly drives in. Little touch foul there as Diamond Johnson lost her on the runaround. And 2 shots coming here for Deja Kelly, the #1 scorer in the UPSHOT League. As mentioned, did not play Friday night in this contest, so she's got 3 games under her belt out of the 4 in this series. She's averaging 16.3 points per game in those. In total, she's just under 18 points per game average. First one's up and good, as again, she is the leading scorer in the UPSHOT League. Puts that one in to put the Crown up by 5. And now for her 5th point, it's up and good. And the Crown lead 28-22. Just under a minute gone here in the second quarter. Greensboro down 6 with the ball. At the top of the key, Timmons, nice crossover dribble. Top of the free throw line, she gets that one to go from about 18 feet. Jessica Timmons, she has 10-plus points, 15 of her last 17 games, and gets a nice bucket there. Groove only down by 4. Here's Nunn from the free throw line. Straight away, nothing but the bottom there. Can't leave her open. Shaquila Nunn, she's a scoring machine, just under 12 points per game. The only player in the UPSHOT League averaging a double-double this season. Crown back up by 6, and it's 30-24. Greensboro with the ball at the right elbow. Nice spin move there from Timmons. Back to the elbow there, Sydney Shaw. Back for Timmons. There's a 2-woman weave from the right elbow, and that one driven in. Nice little bunny floater as Jessica Timmons gets that one to go. She's now got 7 on the day, and the Groove down 4. Crown with the ball at the left side. Now back up to the top for Kelly. Kelly, nice pass down low. What a find there at the left block. Lily Grissett easy in off the glass. And the Crown keeping the Groove at an arm's distance. 32-26, Charlotte leads. Diamond Johnson with the left-handed dribble. Hands it off to Shaw. Going to get some substitutions at the next dead ball. Top of the key, Sahara Jones trying a little fancy dribble drive from the left side. Falling away, no good. That one didn't even graze rim. Charlotte grabbed the rebound. Back the other way they come. KK Deans with it. Dean's giving it up to Deja Kelly just right at the top of the key. 3-ball on the way, and it's good and one. Deja Kelly with a 4-point play attempt coming up here for the crown. Well, you know you don't want to leave Deja Kelly open. As said, the #1 scorer in the UPSHOT League. They left her open, and then just late coming across, Diamond Johnson picking up the foul. And we'll get a timeout on it from Greensboro. Janice Washington calls timeout for the Groove. And so we will take it with them. The and one free throw will come up after this. Crown lead the Groove 35-26 here in the UPSHOT League. Back here in Greensboro, the Navant Health Fieldhouse, Deja Kelly's and one free throw is good. The 4-point play finished. Kelly now leads the game in scoring with 9 points. She came off the bench for the Crown today and has done that in the better part of about 6 minutes. Now Greensboro trying to answer. Timmons with the left elbow shot. That one no good. And the rebound collected by Grissett. Grissett moves this one up. Double team at the left block. She'll slow it up. Pass down Richardson. That one knocked away. And here come the Groove back with it now. Kayla Jones, who's checked into the game, as too has Nasira Pryor. She's into the game for the first time for the Groove. Timmons getting it to Sahara Jones. Ooh, back play there, and then clipped in the face is one of the Crown players. Can't see the number there, trying to steal from behind. Looked like she ran into the elbow of Sahara Jones. I'm trying to do a quick check of numbers of who is on the floor and who isn't. And the Crown player remains down, being checked at by one of the medical staff here at the Navant Health Fieldhouse. Give you a chance to update you halfway through this second quarter. We take a look at who it was. Oh, it was KK Deans, and yeah, just trying to go for a steal as Sahara Jones had her arm out to collect the pass. She essentially just ran into her elbow. So that one certainly cannot feel good. She's got her head propped up on a towel right now. Never want to mess around with any potential head injuries. So they'll check on her, and that'll give us a chance to update you on what's happened so far in this quarter. We mentioned Deja Kelly, only been in the game for about, well, now let's call it 7 minutes, as we're under 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Came off the bench, is 2 for 3 from deep, made a 4-point play not that long ago, is the game's leading scorer at 9. Crown also have Lily Grissett with 8. Meanwhile, the Groove, Jessica Timmons and Sahara Jones each co-lead the way at 7. And Amaya Joyner, she has 6 points. Just got word coming across. Dan Savitsky says there's going to be a review. We're going to take a break while they do for potential flagrant, and we'll be back after this. Back here at the DeVont Fieldhouse in Greensboro, Zach DeBozart filling in for Wendell Epps, the Greensboro Groove, and Charlotte Crown, finishing out a 3-game weekend and a 5-game series across 2 weekends with each other. Just had a review for a foul and a hostile act. None were called by Dan Savitsky and the refereeing crew here in tonight's game, so we will just resume off of the dead ball injury timeout, if you will. Charlotte attacking to our right, but your broadcast vantage point left on YouTube. Deja Kelly with it. Crown are up double digits, 36-26. Under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Underneath, Shaquilla Nunn, and she gets fouled by Kayla Jones, who has a very perturbed look on her face. There's not much she can do. Nunn's got a ton of size, coming in at 6'3", a Fayetteville, Georgia native. That's a good touch pass underneath and just gave up the path to the basket. So Jones on Nunn's back, couldn't really do much. And now Nunn will shoot 2 at the free throw line, just under 71%. First one, a floater, hits nothing but nylon there. Crown extend their lead to 11. It's 37-26. Nunn, a double-double machine. She gets that one to roll around and in, 38-26. She's now got 4 points, 4 boards on the game. She's the only upshot player in the league averaging a double-double this season. And it's not a QTO. We've only got about 3-4 games of data. It is a true and full double-double. Drive in from the baseline, left side. Great effort, great balance right there from Nasira Pryor. Welcome into the game, Miss Pryor. She gets herself onto the board. It's 38-28. Quickly answered back, though, on a drive. And Deja Kelly gets that one to go. 40-28. Crown with the lead. At the right elbow, slowed up. Here's Kayla Jones. Jones now kicking it out to the left wing side, driving in Timmons from that same baseline. She stopped up at the block, slapped out of her hands, and the Crown secure the steal. Double team from the timeline, got to get it over within 10. It bounces over and will find its way to the Crown, and that one put up by Nicole Gwynn. That one too short, no good. But finding the rebound is Nunn. Nunn will get it back for Nicole Gwynn, checking in for the first time. Nunn thinking about it, goes for it, right wing three, and she's got it! Oh my, Shaquila Nunn, who's an under 20% three-point shooter, said you're going to give me that much space, I'll put it up. Nunn with 7, and the Crown have a huge lead, 15 points. It's 43-28, almost halfway through the second quarter. Down low, a foul as Jessica Timmons tried to put up, and coming right across there. Looked like, was that Deja Kelly coming across? There was a couple of bodies in underneath. The three ball on the replay, you can see Nunn. It happened right in front of us. Nunn was almost surprised no one was near her. You could see the look on her face. Even she was surprised, both how open she was and that it went in. Jessica Timmons to shoot 2 at the free throw line now. 71% shooter at the stripe. First one up and good. It's 43-29. We'll get some substitutions. Lily Grissett out. Michelle Onya in. Diamond Johnson in for the Groove. And out comes Nasira Pryor. So Timmons with one more. 8 points so far on the day. Chance to make it 9. She does. Front iron, back iron, and down. The Groove have hit 30, but the Crown have 43 and the ball. 13-point game halfway through the second quarter. Kelly on the handoff. Get the weave going from the right side. Gwynn short on the front iron, no good on a 3. Rebound quickly coming the other way. Here is Kristen Williams. Williams hard off the glass, but gets the friendly roll off the rim. And it's 11-point game, 43-32. Welcome into the game, Kristen Williams. And really welcome back in. She was on the injured list for quite a long time. Made her re-entrance into the team Friday night. Michelle Onya had that ball go off of her. It's Groove ball in the backcourt. Williams had a season-high 21 points in a game at Charlotte on May 25th, and that was her last appearance prior to July 17th, just a couple of days ago. Had 6 points in the 86-81 loss for this Groove team. Here is Kristen Williams with the ball. Left-handed dribble, slows it up, now bounced out to the right elbow, and she has not missed a step. Kristen Williams gets that one to go from the right elbow, back within single digits, 43-34. Crown with the lead in the ball. Michelle Onya at the top. Onya hands it off to Durr. Durr puts it up. It's knocked down from the lower body. And Durr will be heading to the line for 2 and a chance to restore the Crown's double-digit lead. A.D. Durr, 69% from the free throw line. Louisville product, 6 straight games of double-digit points for them. Durr only with 2 so far in this one. Couple of dribbles, spin of the ball, and the left-handed free throw shooter up and good. Here's a re-look at the foul. Durr just across, felt the contact nearby. Shot was well off, so you have to imagine plenty of contact made to get the ball to go that far offline. Substitutions coming a couple away from each side. Durr gets the second one to roll in. She's got 4, and the Crown back up by 11. 45-34 here in Greensboro. Diamond Johnson hands this one off. Getting the 3-player weave going. Jessica Timmons thought about the top of the key 3. Now drives in from the paint. Off the back iron, no good. And the rebound collected by Nunn. Kylie Cornegie-Lucas has it here. She's new into the game for the Crown. Down low, Onya tied up, and a jump ball. As Onya was losing her balance, tried to stay upright to prevent a travel, and Onya will be tipping this one off against Jessica Timmons. Good news if you're a Charlotte fan, that is a significant advantage to Onya at 6'3", where Timmons stands at a listed 5'8". Gotta say, I don't think there's that much difference, 6'3" to 5'8", so maybe Timmons is underlisted. Certainly looks a little less than the 7 inches of difference, but nonetheless, we will be getting the tip-off. Mop up underneath the basket that the Crown are attacking. 3:57 to go here in quarter 2. There's 9 on the shot clock. Ball's up into the air, and as expected, an easy win by Onya, quickly getting it out. 3 ball on the way from Durr, and that one front iron backboard, no good. Diamond Johnson got her pocket picked, but a foul going to be called. And Kylie Cornegie-Lucas, unbelievable. Seemed like that was the mouthing of the words we could see from our vantage point. She thought she had a steal and an easy bucket. 3:51 left to go here in the first half. Groove down 11, but with the ball. Diamond Johnson at the top. She's double teamed, kicks it into the left wing corner. Sahara Jones, 3 ball on the way. Nothing but the bottom there. And Sahara Jones is the first player into double figures. 10 points. Groove within 8, 45 to 37. Cornegie-Lucas, ball on the ground. She's tied up with Timmons, but a foul going to be called, as Cornegie-Lucas appeared to have more of the body shielding the ball, as Timmons had more contact with her than the ball. She's rather upset with it. Happened right in front of us. We can get a look there. She got all ball. That wasn't where the problem was, when Lucas used her body to shield off. And there was no contact on the ball. And you could see it on the replay. Timmons going foul. And unfortunately for Greensboro, that is their 5th of the quarter, which means that Charlotte is in the bonus for the rest of the first half. So 2 shots coming here for Cornegie-Lucas. First one, back iron, no good. Cornegie-Lucas, just a 50% free throw shooter. Into the game comes Quinzaya Fulmore. Fulmore out for Shaquila Nunn. 6'3" center out of Greensboro, but playing for Charlotte. Cornegie-Lucas, second one up and good. It's 46 to 37. A handful of Charlotte players all throughout each of these rosters, but one Greensboro player who is playing for Charlotte. Johnson, the 3 ball on the way, back iron no good, but an offensive rebound and a fresh 14 here for the Groove. Sahara Jones driving in, and she traveled with it. As on the left block, she was contacted, but was that Onya? No, that was not Michelle. Yes, that was Michelle Onya who got picked up, as she secured the traveling call, getting that one on ball and staying with it with some good defense. Michelle Onya, turnover against the Groove on the traveling call. 3:12 left in the first half. Crown lead 46 to 37. Ball carried up here by Cornegie-Lucas. Lucas on the right wing, giving that one over for Nicole Gwynn. Gwynn got her pocket picked, and here's Diamond Johnson again on a run of the fast break. This time from the right block, underhand, off the glass, and good. Diamond Johnson's got 6 points, and all 3 of them have come from either steals or slipping out the back for fast breaks. 46 to 39. Greensboro trying to cut into this lead before half. We get a whistle and a travel call, as Michelle Onya couldn't set her feet on the handoff for a screen. She couldn't get rid of the ball in time, that is. She shuffles her feet, and it'll be Greensboro ball. As we see again, Diamond Johnson, so crafty. She's got a couple steals now, but that steal streak for her is up to 20 games this season, and all 6 of her points coming on the fast break. She's got the ball right now, left wing, just outside the three-point line. Gets it to a space. Sasha Washington will get that one from the right block. A floater, no good, but a foul called. Are they calling that one on Onya? I think they are. It's back-to-back fouls called against Michelle Onya. Yes, it is. 0. As it comes across from Dan Savitsky, tonight's crew chief. Good pass there from Johnson, just finding open space, and then Onya just shuffled her feet. She was outside the arc, but it looks like she shuffled her feet as she drew that contact. And so Sasha Washington, first one up, no good off the back iron for the Vanderbilt product. 33% free throw shooter, though it's a very low sample size. Second one is up and good. And that'll put the Groove to 40. 46-40 Crown lead, 2.5, and now ticking under here in the first half. Top of the key, Onya with it. Onya hands that one off for Durr. Durr being watched by Kristen Williams. Driving in Durr, reverse from the right side, no good. Onya gets the offensive board. She can't put it back. A third chance point, and that one no good. Fourth chance here. Carnegie Lucas from the free throw line gets the roll off the glass and the rim combined and in. 48-40 Crown lead as we're under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. You just can't be giving up third and fourth chance points multiple times. We've seen the Crown get the offensive rebound going for them. Jessica Timmons from the left block drove in, and she's fouled on the way up. And yet another foul here called against Michelle Onya. That's her third, all of which have been picked up. And I would say the last 60 basketball seconds from now. And the good news about the UPSHOT League, as opposed to college, you do get 6 fouls before you're out, but that's the halfway point for Michelle Onya. So Timmons will be shooting 2 at the line. Handful of substitutions gathering at the scorer's table near us. First one up for Timmons. Front iron, backboard, back to the front, and no good. Boy, can't get the hometown shooter's bounce there for Jessica Timmons. As Kayla Jones and Amaya Joyner check back into the game for the Groove. Out comes Sahara Jones and Nasira Pryor. No, check that. Sasha Washington has checked out of the game. Chance to make it 7. Is that one up? Side iron, no good off the backboard. And boy, the shooter's rule is not with Jessica Timmons, at least on that trip to the free throw line. Left side 3 quickly on the way from Charlotte. That one no good. And the rebound secured there by Kayla Jones. Just over 90 seconds left to go here in the first half. Groove down 8 with the ball. Diamond Johnson double teamed at the top, moving it to the left. Timmons with it, drives towards the free throw line, into the paint, gets that one off the glass and rim and good. Where was that at the free throw line? She'll take the 2 there though. 48-42, Crown with the lead and the ball. From the free throw line, Deja Kelly, nice bounce pass in stride, and a beautiful play set up there for Quinzaya Fulmore. She gets her first bucket of the game, and the Crown are at the half-century mark, 50-42. Crossing the timeline, 60 seconds left to play here in the first half. To the left side, Kayla Jones getting it back for Timmons at the top. Timmons will go one-on-one with Durr, drive in, double bounce on the rim, and that'll fall through, 50-44, as there's 50 seconds left here in the first half. Deja Kelly from the right side being watched by Diamond Johnson. Kelly gets it over to Fulmore. Now Fulmore to the top there for Durr. Durr puts it up. That one no good. And the rebound batted away. And it'll be secured there by Reagan Richardson. Richardson back to the top for Deja Kelly. 10 on the timer. 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Kelly drives in right at the free throw line. Keeps the dribble going. Top of the circle. That one no good with the front iron and the rebound picked up. Now here's Carnegie Lucas. That one no good. Rebound falls away and it will eventually go there for Amaya Joyner. Timer is off. 16 seconds left to go here. Greensboro can and will play for 1. A 3 makes it a 1-possession game at the half, which would certainly be something for the Groove, but pocket picked, but out of bounds. As Kylie Carnegie Lucas nearly had a steal when that ball touched the sideline in front of us. Now 6.8 left to go here. And the Groove still playing for 1, but the urgency will be up. Kristen Williams sending that ball in. Here's Diamond Johnson. 3 ball on the way. That one's good. Diamond Johnson with 4 seconds left to go has made it a 1-possession game, 50-47. Now Durr with the time running out. 30-footer for 3. Back iron and no good. And the Greensboro Groove, who at one point were down 15 in this first half, find themselves down only 3 as we head into halftime. Crown 50, Groove 47. What a first half of action we have had here in the Novant Health Fieldhouse. We'll be back with our halftime stats and analysis. This is the UPSHOT League. Welcome in, back in the Novant Health Fieldhouse. Zach DeBozart here with you. Crown 50, Groove 47. We are at halftime, and what a first half of action it was. As we mentioned, we were going away to break. The Crown, at one point, were up 15 in that second quarter, but the Groove, well, they found their groove and got it back to a one-possession game. Thanks at the end, with about 4 seconds left, Diamond Johnson, who hit a big-time three. We'll get you a full rundown of the box score and all of our leading scorers so far in this one. And as our halftime festivities are going on the floor, we're going to take a look at some of the highlights here in that first half of action. It was all Charlotte Crown very early into this game. As we roll in and see it, the Crown actually went on an 8-1 run. They were really using their body, using their size to their advantage. The likes of Michelle Onya, who you just saw right there, and Shaquila Nunn, they have been forces on the interior. The Crown, among the four-team UPSHOT League, are the leading rebounders, and well, it has been on display. Third and fourth chance points have been on the menu, but as you see on that highlight right there, Amaya Joyner, by the way, celebrating a birthday today. She has been a force as well, rebounding for the Groove in this one. She does lead the way with 4 rebounds amongst the Groove team, but Nunn, Grissett, and Onya have 6, 5, and 3 respectively. As we moved on in, and at one point Greensboro did take a lead in the first quarter. It was 21-20. While it was short-lived, it was through fancy plays like that one from Diamond Johnson, who 6 of her 9 points have come on the fast break. Though it's been the Crown that have been the more fundamental and perhaps more consistent team in this one. As we're transitioning into the second quarter, you'll see a lot more of the Crown in those Monstars-style jerseys, the black and yellow jerseys. They took a big lead in this second quarter, at one point leading by as many as 15. And yet when you look at some of the notable points on the box score, it's the Groove who actually lead in the points in the paint at 22-20. But at the 5:56 mark, the Crown led by 15. So in the back half, essentially, of that second quarter, the Groove clawed back 12 of those points. And again, that is where we sit right now at 50-47. That nice right elbow step back from Kristen Williams is great from her. And you can see from these highlights, there's about a minute left to go as the highlight package winds down here. It was a big three from Diamond Johnson. This one right there, bang. As that made it 50-47. And that is where it stands right now through 20 minutes of play. We are going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back here at the Novant Health Fieldhouse, we'll be taking a look at a more deeper look at the box score, get you your leading scorers. As halftime coverage continues, this is the UPSHOT League. Halftime here at the Novant Health Fieldhouse. I'm Zach DeBozart, filling in for Wendell Epps. Happy to have you along as part of this Sunday afternoon of coverage in the UPSHOT League. And Hey, we got to tell you about some of our friends here. When your business needs power, you can rely on trust a commercial and industrial electrical contractor who knows North Carolina. From new construction and renovations to service, upgrades, and critical power systems, D.W. Evans Electric delivers safe, dependable electrical solutions on time and on budget. Our experienced team powers facilities across the state with precision, professionalism, and pride. D.W. Evans Electric, powering North Carolina's businesses. Call 919-383-6020 or visit dwevans.com today. That's 919-383-6020 or dwevans.com today. Well, D.W. Evans services all of North Carolina, and these two North Carolina-based teams have put on quite a show for the crowd here at the Navant Health Fieldhouse. 50-47. Crown, as we take a look at their box score, it's been a very balanced attack. Deja Kelly leads the way with 11 points. That's something you would expect, but she came off the bench today. Did not play in Friday's game, the number one scorer in the UPSHOT League, but hasn't really missed a beat. 11 points in just 12 and a half minutes of action, 2 of 3 from deep. She did pick up 2 fouls, added an assist and steal in that first half of action. Shaquilla Nunn, 9 points, 6 rebounds. The double-double machine for the Crown continues to roll. 8 points, 5 boards for Lily Grissett, and 5 points for KK Deans. Down the rest of the way, 4 points apiece for Michelle Onya, who picked up 3 fouls in quick succession in the later stages of that second quarter. Something we'll have to be watching for the Crown is perhaps her and other players who might become in foul trouble. Reagan Richardson also had 4, as did A.D. Durr. 3 points for Kylie Cornegie-Lucas and 2 points for Quinzaya Fillmore. That adds up to the 50 that the Crown have so far in this one. For the Greensboro Groove, 2 in double figures for them. Jessica Timmons actually leads all scorers with 13 points. Also added a rebound, though has coughed the ball up twice. Sahara Jones has 10 points, and she's a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 9 for Diamond Johnson. We mentioned 6 of them on fast breaks and that one big 3 near the end of the half. 6 points for Amaya Joyner, 4 for Kristen Williams, 2 each for Kayla Jones and Nysera Pryor, and 1 for Sasha Washington, who had a 1-for-2 trip from the free throw line in 6 minutes of work. One of the biggest stories so far in this game, it's been rebounding. 23-15. Charlotte leads in rebounding, and look no further than offensive rebounds. 11-4. The Crown have the advantage. 3 offensive boards picked up by Lily Grissett, 2 from Shaquilla Nunn, also 2 from Michelle Onya. Those have been the big factors in third and fourth chance points that the Crown have been able to put up that at times really seem to demoralize the Groove. And yet, when you look at it in that locker room, you're only down 3, and that's certainly something you expect Greensboro head coach Janice Washington to be preaching as her team will get ready to come out here in just a couple of minutes' time for the third quarter of action. Teams overall, 46% shooting from the field are the Crown, 4 for 14 for a 29% mark from 3, 80% from the charity stripe at 8 for 10. Greensboro actually shooting better, 55% from the field at 17 of 31, but that should tell you something. Made 2 less baskets, but they've taken 10 less shots. Shows you how much the Crown have been able to put the ball towards the rim. 4 of 9 from 3 for the Groove at 44%, 9 of 14, 64% from the free throw line. Couple of points there. Could have had a tie game at half, but any way you slice it, it's been a very entertaining half of basketball here in Greensboro. Charlotte 50, Greensboro 47. We're going to take another break. Now we're going to keep it right here for just 30 more seconds. I apologize. One of the biggest things as well, the Charlotte Crown, their biggest lead, 15 points. And they got that as part of an 8-0 scoring run through the middle stages of the second quarter. But that 15-point lead has diminished down to 3. Greensboro's largest lead, it was 1. It was 21-20, back with about 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. But they held that for about a minute. Charlotte's got a good separation for points in the points on the bench, 24-7. Now we're going to go ahead and take that break. Again, Crown lead 50-47. We're concluding our halftime coverage after this on the UPSHOT League. Back here at the Navant Health Fieldhouse, Zach DeBozart with you, concluding our halftime coverage, filling in for Wendell Epps on this Sunday afternoon. We take a look at the UPSHOT League standings as they are right now. We mentioned Charlotte and Greensboro. This is the 5th of 5 consecutive games they are playing. Charlotte is up 3-1 in this 5-game series, and as you can see, that has gotten them north of 500 at 11-10, though still quite a ways to catch the Jacksonville Waves. 5.5 games back. Just a stellar start to the season for the Waves at 16-4. And the Groove, I mean, they're playing for a lot in this one, not only to give the home fans something to cheer about, but trying to avoid getting into the basement of the UPSHOT League standings. The Savannah Steel are just a half game back of them at 7-14, and of course the Steel, with that game in hand, they just win it and they find themselves tied. We can take a look actually at what's going on, because not only are we playing on a Sunday afternoon, but so too are the Savannah Steel and the Jacksonville Waves. They're doing that one at the Veterans Memorial in Jacksonville, and they are at halftime 40-37. The Waves have the lead over the Steel. It was an anemic first quarter, 15-13 Jacksonville had the lead, and then the scorers really came out. 25-24 added up, 40-37. Waves leading the Steel. You might expect that when you look at those standings, but definitely a competitive game as we have here. 50-47. The Crown leading the Groove. Notable scorers in that one: Savannah Steel's Lasha Petrie has 14. The Jacksonville Waves' Lindsey Pulliam has 12. Well, of course, it's not just the UPSHOT League. It has been a sports-filled summer, not only across the Southeast, but just across America in general. We are crowning a world champion in the World Cup, and about 3 minutes ago, the game kicked off between the two best teams in the world by the FIFA rankings. The Argentinian side, led by Lionel Messi, and my oh my, the cardiac kids that they seem to have been. No score between Argentina and Spain. That game taking place at the MetLife Stadium, or New York, New Jersey Stadium, as it's called by FIFA protocols. No score, but we know probably some of you will be having your eyes on that one as the 23rd World Cup final is underway here in America. You've also got MLB going on, Southeast region. Everyone paying attention to the Atlanta Braves, #1 in the NL East. In the bottom of the 5th, they're leading in an interleague game against the Texas Rangers by a score of 4-3. The lights are going here at the Navant Health Fieldhouse. Teams are back out. They concluded their warm-ups. They're around their respective head coaches. Referees taking the warm-ups off, and we are just about ready to get set for action here in quarter number 3. Again, Charlotte leading Greensboro by a score of 50-47. The 5-game series over the last 2 weekends between these two squads. It's already gone the way of Charlotte. They got the clinching game, if you will, back on Friday, an 86-81 win to lead over the 2 weekends 3-1, but definitely would be big for the Groove to avoid even a chance at the Savannah Steel catching them in the standings and then getting themselves back closer to 500. Greensboro has a 5-7 record at home, but they started winning 3 of their first 4 games here in the Navant Health Fieldhouse. So attempting to just find their way back into the win column. They've done well to push this to a 1-possession game as we get ready to begin the second half. It's Space Jam night. The Groove have the more Galaxy-style blue with the green trim. Bugs Bunny dunking the basketball with the Groove word mark across the chest. The Galaxy green numbers outlined in black trim. And of course, fitting with the theme, the Crown rocking the Monstars style jersey. Abandoning the typical royal purple we see from the Crown. And got the black kits with the yellow trim. They'll be attacking from our right to left, but where the camera is for you on YouTube, your broadcast left to right. And we are underway here in the 3rd quarter of action. Deja Kelly with the ball across the timeline as the Crown begin up 3. Richardson with it at the top of the key, handing this one back off to A.D. Durr. Durr will give it back for Richardson, picked it up away from the ankles. Now to Onya, back for Durr, right side, passing around to the free throw line. Durr puts it up with 1 on the shot clock. She was looking for the and 1, but Durr knocks it down. It's 52-47. Crown with the first bucket here in the second half. Pass down low, knocked away by Richardson. Good trailing defense play there against Sahara Jones. Now the other way, Deja Kelly, and that one intercepted. way to run back there, Jessica Timmons. She'll spin around, get herself some space, and cross the timeline. No harm, no foul as the teams trade steals. Timmons for three on the way. Side iron, no good. And that one collected by Reagan Richardson on the rebound. Richardson getting it to Deja Kelly from the left block. Floats it off the glass. Kissed it in and good. 54-47. Crown with the first 4 points in the first minute gone here in the third quarter. Johnson hands that one off. Now a three-player weave. Jessica Timmons at the top, fighting through a double team, getting it over Sahara Jones. Down low there for Joyner. Joyner going in against Onya. Now we'll move it to the right side, and Onya stayed with her the whole way. Gets the block. It's out of bounds. 4 seconds left on the shot clock here for the Groove. Diamond Johnson will inbound. Near side to us underneath the basket. Getting it to Joyner. 2 seconds. Doesn't have a lot of time to dribble. Puts it in. Jones. That one knocked away. And it is a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. So a sideline out of bounds will be given here for the Crown. 54-47. Charlotte leads. 8.5 left to go here in quarter three. Richardson inbounds it to Deja Kelly. Nunn, Onya, and Durr, the 5 out there on the floor for Tricia Stafford Odom and her squad. Durr with it, loses it on the way up. Good strip there from Diamond Johnson. Securing the steal there is Joyner. And here come the Groove back the other way. Down 7, needing a bucket. They haven't scored yet in this third quarter. Timmons. Nice side-to-side crossover dribble. Right elbow. She puts it down. Barely even moves the net. Jessica Timmons now with 15 points. Leads all scorers in this game. Crown up 5 with the ball. Nunn working in deep. And a foul going to be called as Kayla Jones was trying to stand her ground, but inside the arc. And you get a foul called. No shot attempts. The foul remains on the floor. Well, he put up 15. That would have been Sasha Washington. And I think this is actually going to go on 12. Yes, it will go on 12. Kayla Jones. Washington was the first signal flash there by the referee, but Sasha Washington's on the bench, and had she heard her name called, would have wondered, what the heck did I do? Deja Kelly with this on the left wing in the corner. Hands it off. Now Shaquila Nunn will drive in from the left block. Gets that one to go, rolling it around the rim. Shaquila Nunn is a force. You can see why she averages a double-double a game. She's up to 9 points, closer to getting to one of those stats in the double figures. 7.5 left to go in the third quarter. And plenty of time to attempt to do it. Diamond Johnson with Onya trying to knock it away from her. Onya on the deflection, no backcourt violation. Johnson brings it back up, 5 to shoot from the free throw line, kicks it out, left corner 3 on the way. Side iron, no good. Getting back her own rebound, though, is Jones, then intercepted by Onya. Onya will feed it up here to A.D. Durr. Durr all alone on the fast break, couldn't get it to go. Oh, it fell off the side of the rim for them. That was a tough miss. Now Jones the other way, Sahara Jones that is, misses that one short from the right elbow, and the misses are coming fast and furious, just trying to find a way to get the bucket through. That's Nunn down low, and Nunn gets that one off the left glass and in, and the Crown have a double-digit lead once again. It's 60-49. A 10-2 lead to start this second half. And unhappy with it is Janice Washington, the Greensboro Groove head coach. She will call timeout and talk about it to try and settle her team down. The Groove are back in a familiar hole. They're down double digits. They've only had one lead in this game. They tried to get it. They had it back within 3 when we started the half, but now find themselves down 11. 6:40 left to go here in the third. So the teams will huddle up, and we will get ready and take a break ourselves. Crown lead it over the Greensboro Groove, 58-49. You are listening and watching the UPSHOT League. We are back here at the Navant Health Fieldhouse, and we can update you. There's a change in the scoring. Somebody might have gotten a little trigger happy on the up the crown button because we were at 58-49. We left you at the break. It was 60-49. It's now 58-49. So a basket might have double counted at some point in this second half. Either way, it's a 9-point lead for the Crown, and Groove out of the timeout here put up a three left wing side. That went no good, and the rebound collected by Nunn. Here comes Charlotte the other way, trying to get that double-digit lead now. Nunn with it at the left wing side, hands that one off for Durr. Durr with a nice spin move from the left block, blocked away there, big time there by Sahara Jones, but still with the ball of the Crown. 8 seconds left to shoot. Richardson drives in from the right side, gets it off the glass and the rim to go. Now the Crown are back up double figures. It is 60-49, just over 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Kristen Williams checking into the game for the Groove. Sahara Jones, Timmons, Kristen Williams, Amari Joyner, and Diamond Johnson. 5 out there on the floor for Greensboro. 3 ball on the way, and Sahara Jones will bury that one. Jones now up to 13 points, and the Groove get it back to single digits. 60-52, the Crown have the lead. Reagan Richardson, Nunn, Durr out there on the floor with Michelle Onya and Deja Kelly. Shaquilla Nunn driving in the paint, bothered by Joyner, off the high glass, tough luck miss as that rolled off the rim, no good. Battling for it along the baseline, and the Groove will secure the rebound. Sahara Jones driving in with some speed, stops up at the right block, bounce pass getting it over to Williams. Williams will put it on the floor and retreat back behind the three-point line. 12 seconds to shoot. Nice crossover dribble, keeps it going, lost it off her thigh, but still has it. Now from the right elbow, we get a whistle. She tried to spin in. The bucket goes, but I think the foul is going to be on the floor by the lack of celebration and cheering from anybody in Greensboro Groove green and blue. Foul going to be called here against Reagan Richardson. And we'll do a sideline out of bounds right in front of the Greensboro bench. Amaya Joyner will key this one in. A fresh 14 to shoot here for the Groove. Diamond Johnson has it at the top, using her speed, getting some space, right side, 2 ball on the way, in and out, no good, but Joyner, the offensive board, got Onya to get away from her, shed that defense, and put it in off the glass and good. 8 points now for Joyner, 60-54. Crown have the lead, but the Groove trying to claw their way back. Nunn works this one down low for Onya. That's a good high-to-high pass from the bigs, and Onya puts that one down, 62-54. Michelle Onya now has 6. Diamond Johnson dribbling near the top of the key, giving that one up for Williams. Williams now for Timmons on the weave. Timmons with the left-handed dribble, lost it, and she was looking to embrace some contact, and that one just rolls out of bounds. The Crown will have the ball on the end line. 4:20 left to go here in quarter number 3. Janice Washington barking some orders defensively. Over on the bench just to our right, Deja Kelly with the ball. And we get a whistle and a foul away from the action as Reagan Richardson knocked to the floor by Kristen Williams, the Yukon product, making just her second appearance after suffering an injury that kept her out for the better part of 6 weeks, a month and a half. It's about as close as you can get on the eyeball estimation looking at the calendar. Kristen Williams' presence was missed. Just about a 10-point-per-game player for the Groove team. And we mop up the floor where the contact happened. And we get back underway. Richardson keys this one in. Nunn for Deja Kelly. Nunn applies the screen. Kelly from the right elbow. That one short, no good. Onya the offensive rebound to Durr. Left wing 3 on the way. That one no good. Another offensive rebound being fought for by Nunn. The ball will go out of bounds on the sideline. And Nunn, I think, was looking for a foul. She's not going to get one, and it looks like it's going to go Groove's ball. Crown head coach Tricia Stafford Odom a little displeased with the call, and Jeffrey Benson just letting her know what he saw. It's going to go Greensboro's way. Quick substitution, maybe not on the check-in. Sasha Washington did not get down fast enough, so she takes her place, sitting up against the scorer's table. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Groove down 8. Long 3 on the way from Diamond Johnson. That one side iron, no good. And the rebound picked up by Onya. Onya for Durr, now getting this one to Richardson. Nice passing, getting that one into the middle, and Shaquila Nunn left all alone. That is some crisp passing up the floor for the Charlotte Crown. They have restored their double-digit lead. It's 64-54, 3.5 left to go here in the third quarter. Amari Joyner a long way from the basket at the right elbow, getting it for Timmons. Timmons, looked like she slipped on a wet spot there near the logo. Kept it going on a pass, though, to the left side. Driving in here is Sahara Jones. She puts it up. Tough defense there from Nunn, and no foul coming. Sahara Jones, you can see she's frustrated. She slapped the floor as the ball went all the way up. Now here's Onya from the free throw line. Gets it to go. 8 points for Michelle Onya, 66-54. The Crown have the lead under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Now Sydney Shaw set to check in at the next dead ball stoppage. Timmons putting it on the floor, left-handed dribble at the paint. There's definitely some wet spot in that paint. There was a lot of sliding there as everyone stopped on that drive. Onya picked up a rebound as a tough shot from Sahara Jones would not go down. Reagan Richardson pump fake, got her man up. Now here's Deja Kelly for three, and she gets it to go. There's the UPSHOT leading scorer back in her rhythm, 69-54. Crown have matched their largest lead of the game with just over 2 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. 69-54, and another timeout going to be called from the Greensboro Groove. That'll allow the substitutions to get in. Sasha Washington and Sydney Shaw will check in. And we'll keep it right here. 2:12 left to go here in quarter number 3. And the Crown have just been dismantling the Groove so far here. And we will take the break, and let's take it now. Back here in Greensboro, the Navat Health Fieldhouse, 2:12 left to go in quarter number 3. Crown leading the Groove 69-54. This was a 3-point game at the half. Crown outscoring the Groove by 12 points to the tune of 19-7. Here in this third quarter of action, Deja Kelly just had a big-time 3. We also saw some great ball movement by the Crown just up and down the floor. I mean, using the whole length. From the defensive rebound, about 3 or 4 no-dribble passes to find Shaquila Nunn all alone. And Nunn, who's in double figures for herself at 13 points, as we've said a couple of times through, averaging a double-double this season in the UPSHOT League and might be on her way to another one. Groove with the ball, just over 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, trying to cut into this 15-point lead. Sasha Washington down low, gets that one off the glass and good. Sasha Washington, the Vanderbilt product, trying to get some scoring down low going for the Groove. It's 69-56. Now from the right block, this one sent in by Richardson. That one gets the friendly roll, touched 3 different parts of the iron, kissed the glass and went down. 71-56, Crown back up by 15, 100 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. Sydney Shaw hands this one off. Here's Kristen Williams, left elbow extended, back iron and good. 71-58. The Groove have found their scoring touch, but they got to get some stops on the other end. Now here's KK Deans. She puts up a 3 on the way, and that one no good, rimmed out. And the rebound collected by Greensboro. Kayla Jones as this one stopped up by none. It's a big battle, a long way away from the basket. Now Jones will put that one up on a left-handed dribble drive. She stopped up, and her and Michelle Onya got tangled. Crown go back the other way with it, though. Here's Deja Kelly. 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. Kelly slowing it up. 10 seconds on the timer to shoot. Kicking it to Nunn. Nunn hands it back for Kelly. 5 seconds to shoot. Guarded tightly by Shaw. Left-handed dribble drive in at the paint. Off the glass, no good, but a lot of contact down low as Kelly is dumped down, and Sydney Shaw will pick up the foul. Just her first. And the third team foul of the quarter. And it's under 2 minutes. And in the UPSHOT League, you get 4 fouls to give per quarter, but 1 foul to give under 2 minutes. So should the Groove commit another foul in the 47 seconds, they'll be in the bonus. But either way, in a shooting motion, be 2 shots coming here for Deja Kelly. Kelly already with 16 points today, and I'll make it 17 as the first one's up and good. 72-58, the Crown have the lead. And with this next free throw, Kelly will improve on her average ever so slightly. 17.7 points per game. Michelle Onya out, and Lily Grissett back into the game for the Crown. But 17 points for Kelly, averaging 17.7. Front iron, no good. Calling that the broadcaster's jinx. But she's the UPSHOT leading scorer at those 17.7 points per game. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Groove down 14. Diamond Johnson with the path to the basket. Off the right side of the glass. Too strong, no good. And the rebound picked up by the Crown. 11-second difference between shot and game clock. Deja Kelly drives in, left block. That one side iron, no good. Tough luck roll. And now it'll be picked up by Nunn. Fresh 14 on the clock, so the timer is still on. Pass to the right side, cross court. And that one, no good. Rebound secured by Diamond Johnson. Now the shot clock is off, and Greensboro can play for one. 72-58, the Crown have the lead. Groove just trying to give themselves something to feel good heading into the final 10 minutes. Sasha Washington underneath. That one knocked away by Grissett. 2 seconds left. Quickly up. Reagan Richardson couldn't get the ball out of her hand on the fast break, and that will do it for quarter number 3. The Crown scored 22 points in that third quarter compared to the Charlotte Groove's 11, doubling them up in the quarter, leading to a 14-point Charlotte Crown lead with 10 minutes left to play. It's 72-58. We'll take another break, and when we come back, the fourth quarter of action between Greensboro and Charlotte. This is the UPSHOT League. Back here in Greensboro at the Novant Health Fieldhouse, I'm Zach DeBozart filling in for Wendell Epps. Charlotte Crown leading the Greensboro Groove by a score of 72-58. Big-time scorers through the first 30 minutes of play. Deja Kelly, who else? Leading the way with 17 points, so she came off the bench in this one. Greensboro is led by Jessica Timmons, who has 15. Sahara Jones with 13. Also matching her 13 on the other side is Charlotte's Shaquilla Nunn, who is 2 rebounds away from yet another double-double for herself. Greensboro attacking the basket to our right, your broadcast left, and is driving in there is Sasha Washington. She gets fouled on the way up, and the foul is going to be called against Shaquilla Nunn. And 2 shots coming for Sasha Washington. Washington came into the game late in that third quarter, wanted to get an interior presence, not only shore up the rebounding, but trying to get some points down low in the dirty areas. And, hey, getting a foul called against Shaquilla Nunn, just her second, but certainly one you will take. His first one's up and good from Washington. Only a 33% free throw shooter coming into the day, but that's a very small sample size. Second one, a line drive, but front iron, backboard, and good. And Sasha Washington, a 2-for-2 trip there. She's got 5 points on the day. 72-60, Crown with the lead and the ball. Driving this one in is Jefferson. Jefferson off the back iron, no good. Lily Grissett, second chance, no good. And a third chance point there, Shaquilla Nunn. 15 points there for Nunn. And that's been the story of the day for Charlotte, just to have dominant effort in this game. Third chance, second chance, third chance points. Heck, sometimes fourth chance points have been big time for them. At the free throw line, Kayla Jones stops up, gives it to Kristen Williams. Williams now back for Jones. Long way away, 2 seconds to shoot. Heaves up an awkward 3. Front iron, no good, and Nunn picks up the rebound. She's 1 away from another double-double. Moving this one up the floor is Richardson. She gets that one back on a give and go with Nunn. Nice spin move there in the paint, and a whistle, and it looks like a foul going to be called on the spin move as some contact was delivered, and Diamond Johnson going to get called for that foul. 8:47 left to go here in the contest. As we take another look at it, great handles and the speed, and yeah, Diamond Johnson's trying to keep up with her going across. You can tell Johnson might have thought for a moment there was a travel, but Reagan Richardson instead at the free throw line, shooting 2. First one, front iron, no good. And we'll do it again. Richardson, one of the better free throw shooters on this Crown team, 86% from the line coming into today. Charlotte, North Carolina, applied her trade in college at Duke for the Sisterhood, as they call themselves out there in Durham. Second one was up and good though, 75-60. Crown lead the Groove with 8.5 left to go here in quarter number 4. Kick out to Diamond Johnson around the horn to the right corner. Williams airballed it too hard from the corner, and back the other way comes Charlotte. KK Deans throws that one over to the right. Now down low for Nunn. Off the side glass, no good. And the rebound corralled by Williams. And Williams was fighting with Nunn there. And Nunn is going to pick up yet another foul against her. So her third of the game. And the Crown very quickly with 2 fouls against them. And that's one of the ways the Groove can try and find to get back into this game. You're down 15, but you come back from 15 to get it within 1 possession back in the first half. If you can get Charlotte into the bonus early, make some hay at the free throw line, that certainly would be the recipe for success. Diamond Johnson, 3-ball on the way, front iron, no good. That one, you felt like needed to go down for Greensboro. Back the other way come the Crown. Kiki McGill Jefferson. She passes it from the left elbow. Grissett puts up a 12-footer. That one, no good. The rebound found by the Groove and Kayla Jones. Jones has that one knocked out of her hands, but a foul. And that foul going to be called against Lily Grissett. And once again, trying to work the Crown into the bonus. That's 3 fouls. They have just 1 more left to give in the final 7:47 of this contest. Nunn out, Onya back in, Sasha Washington out for Greensboro, and Amaya Joyner back in for the Groove. Joyner will key it in there for Kayla Jones. Jones will drive across the face of the paint. Now nice pivot move, spin in on the right side of the glass and good. 75-62. It's a 13-point game. Charlotte with the lead and the ball. Slowing things up, trying to use as much of the shot clock as possible. Onya getting this to Richardson. Richardson drive from the left side. That one no good, too short. And the rebound collected by Sydney Shaw. Shaw gets it up quickly for Kristen Williams. Williams, stutter step, kick from the right side. 3 on the way, back iron no good, and Reagan Richardson with the long rebound. She's trying to go 1-on-2, stops up at the free throw line, puts it up, and good. Reagan Richardson with the bucket. It's 77-62. She's now got 9. Diamond Johnson working around a screen. 3 ball on the way, no good. Front iron. That's 3 straight threes that have missed there for Greensboro. You want those to go down as the deficit has worked its way back towards 15. KK Deans with it. Deans to the right elbow. Now down to the right block for Lily Grissett. And Grissett, nice floater. Working around. Kayla Jones gets that one to go. 79-62. 6.5 left to play. And the Crown just starting to put a chokehold on this game. Williams passing it off. Kayla Jones. 3 ball on the way. That one will go. After a little 0 for 3 spurt for Greensboro, they finally get one to fall from distance. And it is 79-65. Richardson over to the corner. 3 ball answer. Yes. Well done there, Reagan Richardson, to find, is that Fulmore? I think that was Quinzaya Fulmore in the corner. Intercepted. Richardson a long way for Onya underneath the basket, gets that one to go, 84-65, and now it is a certified rout. 19 points, largest lead of the day for the Charlotte Crown with 5.5 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Kristen Williams handing it off, top of the key. Left side 3 on the way, Diamond Johnson. That one rimmed out. Tough luck, missed, no good, and the rebound falls for Onya. Onya for Deans. Deans drives in. Forgot to put the ball on the floor, though. And that's a traveling call, and we'll get a host of substitutions. A.D. Durr, they're back into the game for Charlotte. We got a couple of substitutions on the Greensboro side of things, but before we get to all that, we're going to get to another media timeout. 5:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Crown are running away with it. 84-65, Charlotte leads. Looking to take 4 out of 5 across this 2-weekend series here in Greensboro. And we'll come back with more action from the UPSHOT League after this. 5:15 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Zach DeBozart with you, filling in for Wendell Epps. 84-65. Charlotte Crown leading the Greensboro Groove here at the Navant Health Fieldhouse. Groove with the ball. Jessica Timmons has it at the top of the key. Timmons being guarded there by Durr. Works her way into the paint. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound collected there by Joyner. Back out to Timmons. Right side three. That one no good. And the rebound will be secured by the Crown. Reagan Richardson puts that one back up to the top. And Nicole Gwynn will slow things up. Excuse me, that's KK Deans. Expecting to see the benches emptying, if you will. As we move later into the game, we see Kiki McGill-Jefferson on the ball here. McGill-Jefferson bumped by Sahara Jones. And Jones, that perhaps more of a frustration foul than anything. Her first, team's second of this fourth quarter. 4:28 to go here in the fourth. Crown 84, Groove 65. In the other game in the Upshot League, they're about to start the fourth quarter at the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Jacksonville Waves leading 65-56 over the Savannah Steel. So if you're the Groove, one thing you can take as a point of solace, if you will still be a half game up should both score lines stand. This a 19-point game with 4.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Out there in Jacksonville, though, it's a 9-point game. Still a lot can happen if the Steel can pull off a bit of an upset. Reagan Richardson gets that one to go from the left elbow, and now it's 86-65. Largest lead of the day for the Crown. It's now 21 points. Johnson to Joyner. Took some contact there on a give and go. Now back for Joyner. She'll get it up and one. Amaya Joyner celebrating her birthday today. Gets some contact, gets the and one, and it's 86-67. Joyner with a 10-point day. Her fifth 10-point game of the season. Has no double-doubles on the year. And you can see from the replay, Michelle Onya, who picked up her fourth foul on that contact, just never had the feet set. Joyner, free throw, front iron, no good as that one falls off to the right. And now Deans will quickly move that up. Reagan Richardson drives the baseline, gets it to Onya just outside the protected area. Back iron, no good. And the rebound secured by Greensboro under 4 minutes left to play here in the fourth. 86-67. Sahara Jones hands that one off for Johnson. Johnson for Joyner. Back to Johnson. Joyner got pulled there a bit, and the shot was no good. And I think they're going to call the foul on the pull. Yes, they will. Call it on 5, KK Deans. That is the fifth foul, though, against the Crown, and so it will mean free throws the rest of the way for the Groove. So Amaya Joyner, who just failed to complete a three-point play, will now get 2 shots on the bonus. 86-67. Joyner, 10 points so far today. First one up, and side iron backboard, no good. So it remains 86-67. Deja Kelly checking back into the game for KK Deans. Kelly's been held scoreless in this fourth quarter. To be fair, she's not been out for much of the fourth quarter because the game's been a bit lopsided. 17 points, though. Just under her season average at 17.7, the league's leading scorer. Second one's up and good from Joyner. She's got 11, and now it's a bit of a palindrome up on the board, 86-68. Onya with it, long way away from the basket, giving away to Richardson. Richardson high above the free throw line, and that one off the back iron didn't fall through for her, missed away. And now up the floor come the Groove. Diamond Johnson fighting through a double team, trying to get it to Joyner. Pass was offline. Richardson secures the steal, and we get a foul as Diamond Johnson was holding up Onya on what would have been a 3-on-1. Deja Kelly's got the arms out, I think wanting an intentional foul, because that seemed sure as anything that there was going to be a basket out of it. And yes, it does appear that we're going to be getting that call. So a intentional foul being treated as a tech. So it'll be one shot for Michelle Onya, and the ball will remain with Charlotte. 3:17 left to go here in the fourth, and Onya's technical free throw rattles out, no good. So sideline bounds, out of that play. And for Diamond Johnson, you say, hey, that's good defense. You're undersized with the bodies coming at you 3-on-1. Take your chance on the technical free throw, and it paid off. And now delivered out of bounds. Reagan Richardson not on the same page as A.D. Durr. They zigged when they should have zagged. And so out of a 3-on-1 opportunity for Charlotte, no points, and Greensboro with the ball. 3:10 left to go in the fourth. The game was more competitive. It's an 18-point game. That could have been a huge moment defensively for the Groove. Timmons puts up a three straight away. That one no good, too short. Rebound just kept alive by Sahara Jones. Back to Diamond Johnson. Left side three, no good. And Charlotte will secure the board. Michelle Onya. Onya's got 10 points. She might be looking for a double-double herself. Onya's got 3 so far this season. And we get a whistle and a foul underneath. And Onya's going to go to the free throw line on the second chance effort. 2:45 left to go here in the fourth, becoming more and more elementary by the minute. As Sahara Jones will pick up a foul. I think that one's going to be called another tech foul. Is it not? We saw the arms extended. Either way, we're under 3. That means we got immediate timeout. So it's 86-68. The Crown lead. And we'll be back right after this. Back here in Greensboro, the Nevada Health Fieldhouse. Zach DeBozart filling in for Wendell Epps. Final 2:45 of this contest between the Greensboro Groove and the Charlotte Crown. And the Crown are 2:45 away from winning the weekend and winning the two-weekend series between these two teams. They lead 86-68. They had won 3 of the 4 previous across the 2 weekends and looking to close things out here on a Sunday afternoon. The Crown have the ball, attacking the basket to our left, your broadcast vantage point right on YouTube. Durr with it at the top, giving this one over for Jefferson. Jefferson will try a right elbow 2, That one rimmed out, no good. The rebound gets batted away off of the Crown and will go out of bounds towards the Groove. Well, you'll notice the jerseys don't look exactly the same as you might have expected from earlier this weekend. That's because it's Space Jam Day here at the DeMont Health Fieldhouse. The Groove in the Bugs Bunny style Galaxy blue with the neon green trim, and the Monstars style clad Charlotte Crown with the black jerseys and the yellow trim. And there's Jessica Timmons from the top of the key will drive that one into the paint. Tough luck miss off the back iron, no good. And the rebound, foul is on the floor, but it's called against the Crown, and it's no matter. It's going to be 2 shots regardless as the Crown are in the bonus. Michelle Onya will pick up her 5th foul, 1 away from fouling out for her. The Eastvale, California native. And 2:15 left to go here in quarter 4, and Sasha Washington is at the free throw line for the Groove. First one, side iron, no good. And Washington is now 3 for 5 from the Faraday stripe today. But those Space Jam jerseys, the Greensboro Groove specifically, you can actually be bidding on those right now if you're watching or following us along on YouTube or any of our other affiliates across Greensboro and Charlotte. Winwithdash.com. Winwithdash.com. The Greensboro Grooves jerseys, game worn, are available for auction on that site and will be throughout the work week. So you don't got to make any decisions just now in the final 2 minutes of the 4th quarter. And you want to take one of these clean-looking Bugs Bunny jerseys home with you next week. Go to winwithdash.com. Place your bid on the auction site now. Another foul as Greensboro drove in, and Jessica Timmons will be heading to the line as we take a look at a close-up on that one. Just trying to find some space. Couldn't get the right hand to go. And the foul was called. Exactly 2 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. First one up and good from Timmons. The Groove have hit 70. The Crown, however, are at 86. Fulmore coming back into the game for the Crown. Looks like returning back in as well as Nicole Gwynn. A couple of substitutions on the Greensboro side as well. Nasira Pryor. I see her jersey number in. And also returning back in looks like a Sahara Jones. Second one up and good, 86-71. Rather elementary, 15 points, under 2 minutes to play. As the Crown have the lead and the ball. From the right block, putting that one in, up and in on the and one. Quinzaya Fulmore, the Greensboro native, getting it done for the Charlotte Crown. It's 88-71. And an and one free throw coming up. Greensboro through and through, Quinzaya Fulmore. The 6'3 center applied her college trade with the Phoenix of Elon as she gets the and one free throw to go, 89-71. Crown have the lead, 5 points for Fulmore. Williams from the right side, she'll drive in, going against Carnegie Lucas, and a foul going to be called on that one going up. Both teams well into the bonus. And while this game is rather elementary, we might be padding some stats out. Foul called. Kylie Carnegie Lucas, her first. And Kristen Williams gets to shoot 2. The lefty, first one up, rattles it home and good. Williams just under a 78% free throw shooter so far in this season. Of course, as we mentioned a couple times over, out for about 6 weeks. This just her second game back since that injury. Second one rims out, no good, and Fulmore picks up the rebound. Back the other way, come the Crown, 90 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Fadeaway shot. What a play right there by Kiki McGill Jefferson. 91-72. Crown have the lead with 1:20 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Now another corner 3 attempted. This time Sydney Shaw, and she'll get it down. Sydney Shaw with the three, 91-75. Now a steal. Groove coming back the other way. Here's Nicira putting that one up, and it's good. Nicira Pryor from the free throw line. 91-77, 1:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Game's been in hand, but teams are getting up and down. They want to pad those stats from the free throw line. That one no good, but the offensive board, Carnegie Lucas can't get it to go. She gets her own rebound, tied up, no jump ball, moving it, right wing corner, three on the way. That one no good, bounces out. Nice. Deja Kelly with it there. Kelly has that in a tough luck miss. 40 seconds left to go, and now here we go up with the Groove. Groove with it. Timmons from the paint gets that one to go. Had an awkward step, and now Jessica Timmons, she's struggling as she's trying to move back towards the backcourt. 91-79, 30 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Deja Kelly dribbling it out. About 9 seconds left to go 9-second differential. 20 seconds left to go here in the contest. Kelly a give and go at the top of the key. 2 seconds to shoot. She drives in. The floater off the back iron. No good. And an offensive foul called against Deja Kelly. And that should just about do it. 8.7 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. 91-79. And Janice Washington going to call her reset timeout to advance that ball up into the front court. 8.7 seconds left. Chance to work on something here. So a set play, shot clock off. And hey, if you get a basket, you do get to that sort of prophecy where we thought it might be a 10-point game. Instead, three ball on the way from Sydney Shaw. That one no good. Jefferson picks up the rebound, stolen away, and Nicira Pryor, she'll try a long three, and that one no good. Off the front iron, and the final buzzer will sound, and the Charlotte Crown come away victors here on a Sunday afternoon. They defeat the Greensboro Groove 91-79. They take 4 out of the 5 games across the 2 weekends between these two teams here at the Navant Health Fieldhouse. Of course, one of the biggest storylines from this game, it was the rebounding. Second chance, third chance, heck, sometimes even fourth chance points went the way of the Crown. The Groove had their moments, though. They had a lead in the first quarter. They trimmed a 15-point lead down to 3 at the half, but a stellar third quarter where the Charlotte Crown doubled up the Greensboro Groove 28-14. Was not really much that they could do from that point on. So we're getting some knuckles there from Shaquila Nunn as the handshakes conclude at the scorer's table in front of us. We're getting ready to roll on some highlights here from this one. Again, Crown lead 91-79. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of those from this game. Again, it was a Crown lead early. 8-1 was their advantage in the first quarter when we started out this game real hot. And at one point, it was a 15-point lead for the Crown in the first half. However, Greensboro had gotten it back within 3. And that three-point lead for the Crown was quickly extended out to 15 yet again. And eventually, it worked out to a 12-point, 91-79 Charlotte Crown win. Couple of double-doubles in this game. Shaquila Nunn, she picked up yet another double-double for herself, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Also, Michelle Onya got herself a double-double. She had some late rebounds, 10 points, 11 boards. Deja Kelly led the Crown with 17 points. Greensboro Groove, though, Jessica Timmons led all scorers with 19. 2 more in double figures, Sahara Jones 13, and Amaya Joyner with 11. 91-79, the Crown beat the Groove. That'll end the weekend. Wendell Epps, I was filling in for him. I'm Zach DeBozart. For Evan Brenner, Brandon Carter in production, Zoo Farmer on replay, and Aiden Radke, our game ops manager. Thank you for listening to the UPSHOT League.